is going on, guys? FMU here. Welcome back to another episode of Grassroots to Greatness. So today I've got a live comm for you ×2. We're going to do both games in the Europa League. So we're going to do a game, then a break, then another game, just in case you didn't know how 2 games in 1 video worked. Don't know why I had to say that, because I'm a fucking idiot. Anyway, things have been going okay. You know, we've had a decent little run. We beat Palermo 4-0 after you were last with us in the 1-0 defeat to Montpellier. We then managed to beat Montpellier 3-0 at our place. It was a difficult game. I need to show you really the stats for it to you know, for the both games really. I'm sorry, I've just come in from work. I'm a little bit all over the place. But those are the Palermo stats. I think just speaks for itself. We bossed them into the face of death, basically. And then 3-0, like I said, against Montpellier. Again, we dominated them at home. They started very, very well, and I was like, we're going out. And then, like, literally in the 4th minute, they gave a penalty away. Savic slotted at home, and Del Monte got one, and Piaka got one, and that was it. It was just 1 minute I was like, I think we could go out here. Next minute, boom, boom, boom. Oh, we're through, you know, sort of thing. Also, on a side note, Enzo Oviedo is, I'm starting to really lean towards wanting to bring that guy here. I do really quite like him as a player. He's wanted by a couple of clubs, Monaco and West Ham. In fact, while we're here, I'm going to add into my shortlist just to remind me, in case sometimes I kind of get all these targets in mind, forget the shortlist, and then forget a couple of the players that I'm looking at. We then drew 0-0 with Spezia, which was freaking annoying, but I think the players were pretty crapped out. Savic missed a penalty on 17 minutes. We should have won, but the players were just, I think they were just a little bit pooped, suffering a bit of fatigue from the celebrations from the cup game. And then last time out, Cecina were dispatched 4-0. Piaka, Vanni got his first goal, then Umut, yeah, it is. I can never tell. So when I'm sat back, I can never tell if that's an R and an N, but it is a M. So, dope. And then Broglia got the final nail in the coffin. Again, played really well, dominated pretty much the entire game. So, in terms of La Table, that leaves us in a relatively good position of 7th, just behind Frosinone, who we've got in the league next, which will be a massive game. Perugia still battling away, trying to get into that 4th Champions League spot, but the Milan teams and Juve are just starlights ahead of everybody else. They've just gone. They've just sort of waved bye-bye and shot off into the distance ahead of everybody else. In terms of transfers, nothing's changed. Obviously, I showed you Baldo's coming. Has he played any more games for Everton since? Don't think so, no. How are Everton doing now? Let's have a quick check up on Everton and Bolton while we're here. It's not been that long since we last played, since we last recorded and checked on them, but it's just nice just to have a quick little look. 14th, just above Everton. Oh, just above Everton, just above Liverpool. Oh yeah, look, Abakarov, our former star at Newcastle, moved to Man City for 70 million, was it, in the transfer window, which is a big old whack. But yeah, Everton, Liverpool teetering just above the drop zone. Could Everton be on the yo-yo again? I think it could be a possibility. Burnley and Co going well. Crew struggling, shocker. And let's have a look how Bolton are doing. They're still out of the play. They seem to have hit a bit of a struggle in their season now. Their form has teetered off a little bit, and now they're not doing as well. Oh, look at that, 3 defeats on the bounce. That's not great. How's Berry getting on? No, he's doing okay. Not as prolific as he was back in the day, but he's still doing okay. The thing is now he's not going to be in the Premier League team for very long. They'll probably sell him, so it'll be interesting to see where he ends up. But I'd already sorted the team out because I wasn't going to record, and then I thought, nah, fuck it, let's record. So the team's already sorted. That's the boys. Obviously, don't forget we've got a lot of players that can't be registered for the competition, so we have to field rather a different team to what we would in the league. And let's not forget, Marseille were the team that absolutely smacked Comm about 7-1, was it, or something like that. So I don't know what to expect in terms of the match. It's going to be difficult. There's no doubts about that. It's going to be a very difficult affair over 2 legs. Wow, look at him with his silver hair. Thomas Riera. My goodness, look at Joram. He's got a cracking silver fox look going on. Pal, go! Get in, Kenny boy. Beautiful stuff. 1-0 to the mighty Lazio. At home, I always fancy us at home against anybody. I always think we stand a good chance at home. Our home form is quite strong. Away from home, I don't panic. I didn't really panic when we lost to Montpellier 1-0, but when the second leg started, I know it only took us 4 minutes to lead, but like it was just solid 3.5 minutes of them attacking, and then we got a penalty. That was lovely. Take it off Gonzalez, and then look at that, calm as you like. Goalkeeper seems to be doing a monkey impression rather than trying to save that. Bit weird, but not a bad start. 1-0, not a bad start at all. Happy with that. I wonder if that guy Liao at Braga, his name's cropped up a few times. Go on, pal. Oh, Fiaka! Oh, 16 for the season for the lad. Top effort, that fella. He was on the freaking transfer list when I arrived. God knows why. That was a good save, though, from Jagalski. A really good save. Unlucky. Ollier. Remember him? I tried to sign him. And I think I was at Inter and I tried to sign him. And they were like, he was like, no, I'll go to Barcelona. Oh, and he's turned into a pretty decent player at Barcelona, I believe. From what I've seen, he crops up with the goals every now and again. They're in here. Good save, Maru. I've been impressed with him since he's come in, the goalkeeper. I've been pleasantly surprised because I just wanted a bit more of an experienced goalkeeper, a better goalkeeper to come in. And then I thought in the summer we can have a look at have a look for an even better goalkeeper. But he's come in, he's done relatively well. I've been impressed. He's done far better than what I thought he was gonna when he came in. So it's all good in the hood. Leicester are losing. I don't know why I've just hummed the Bullseye theme tune. Go on, Cano. Savic. Bianca. Oh my God, he could not have hit that any harder into the back of the net if he tried. I think the net was about to break. Oh, look at that from Demerci. I don't know what that was. My goodness, what a thump. Right, well, I'll take you off now because you've got your goal. I'll put you on. I'm not putting him on ever again. He's fucking shite. And we'll give you a rest. Yeah, Jakobsen, he's gone. As soon as I can get rid of him, he's gone. As soon as somebody comes in with a bid, even if they only offer me £1, I'm selling him. He's woeful. Whenever he's come on, whether it be like right back, which he can play, he's not his natural position, I don't think. I think he's right midfield, but still, he's been shite there. He's been shite in midfield. And oh, that was another good save from Drugowski. Oh, Gomez. But yeah, he's just poor, Jakobsen, so he will be shipped off as quick as possible. Go on. We've really got a decent handle on this at the moment. Go on, Kone! Get in, Asana Kone. First goal of the season. Beautiful ball here from Savage. Look at that. Just tickled it through. The goalkeeper just didn't even bother. He just thought, nah. I don't think there's much point in us doing the second leg, is there? Should we do... I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do this and then we'll do the Frosinone game, the league game, because that's a big game for us. It's a team we're trying to catch. So, could be a big game. Oh, I'm Vanni's ready at 5. There's no point in doing the second leg. Well done, Giorgio Vanni. Well done, young man. He's starting to find his feet now. Starting to find his feet. Verhoek for Leicester as well. He's another player I do like to look at. I could have so many freaking players. So many I like the look of. So that's why I try, when I move around, I bring a familiar face, but I also try and buy players that I haven't had yet. Players that I like the look of, that I've seen when I've been managing around and stuff. Get him 5-0. Can't I ask for more than that? Passionately, well done. Still, you know, we could go to Lyon and lose 6-7-0. It is a possibility in FM. We all know that. Who are you? Here we go. Look, another one now. £21 million Schweiker. He looks decent, don't he? Oh, he looks lovely. But yeah, the Hoax. Whoa. Excuse me, sunshine. Yeah, Jordi Verhoek is somebody I've looked at a few times over the years, just sort of dropping in on him, thinking, oh, I like him. Had a good career. He's had a great time of things at Leicester. Really good. £30 million. Very quick, very good player. It all depends on what money we've got next season, though. Ishmael Bakayoko. The temptation is there, but I'm not going to, because he's really enjoying his time at Comm, and I don't think he'd be able to continue playing in our first team. So let's have a look at you. Yeah, oh my goodness. The eyes. But he's a damn good looking, not good looking as in face, but good looking player. Contrary, why are you unhappy? Why are you unhappy at not being able to join Newcastle? They're a good team on this. This guy as well, he's another one who I've looked at over the years, and I always forget there is one reason I don't want to buy him, and that is that I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't look at that face. Let's have a look at Ollie and see how he's done. Oh God, you've changed, son. You never used to look like that, but look at that. Look at that. 38.94. He's really starting to crack on now. Who's after you now? Dortmund, Inter and Man City. That may be from when I was there. They've probably just kept tabs on him the whole time. But yeah, that is a guy. That is a guy that I did look at a lot. But yeah, we've got, like I said, we've got Frosinone now. So we'll just carry on with that. And next episode I'll update you on what the final score was with Lyon. If we get hammered 6 or 7-0, then I'll be furious, but it'll be an interesting update for you. Imagine that. Yeah, remember how we won 5-0 and I was like, yeah, don't need to do the second leg of that. Well, we got beat 7-0. That'd be funny. It'd be funny. Talking of that, what happened to Tottenham this weekend at Newcastle? Now, Tottenham just seem to have just really gone off the rails since they drew with West Brom. It just doesn't seem to have clicked again for them since. And if you're a Newcastle fan, you must have been there yesterday thinking, where the hell has this been all season? We've just beaten a team who really came damn close to winning the title. And we've lost. We've beaten them 5-1. You know, you'd be really questioning where the hell has that been. And Rafa's done a cracking job since going in there. I think they're third in the form table now. I think if he'd have been there a bit sooner, I honestly do think they'd have done a lot better. Even with the players that they've got, which, let's face it, let's be honest, their recruitment has been pretty poor, barring the odd few. But, yeah, I just couldn't believe that yesterday when I looked at the score and it was like 5-1. I was like, Jesus Christ almighty. So I just look at Facebook, it's a right fit bird. A fucking fit picture of a girl I know on Facebook there. I've seen her in a whole new light now. I'd like to see her in a naked light. Shh. Sorry, I just hit hit the microphone. I got a bit aggressive there with my horny frustrations. Zlotnemeth, what a name. I know it's not Nemeth, I know it's Nemeth, but people start whinging. But Frosinone, this is going to be a big game because we need to beat them. We really need to beat them to sort of obviously get above them and then get a bit of momentum going into this race to ensure we're in Europe next season. I don't want them. I don't want him. Yeah, we'll list you for loan. No, he wants to leave. I've got to leave him on there because he's homesick and he's asked to leave. So I'm not going to break the promise to him unless he comes to me and says, I've changed my mind. I want to stay. Then I'm just not going to. I'm not going to let him. I'm not going to take him off the list. It's up to him. If he comes to me and says he wants to stay, then I'll take him off the list. No problems. No problems whatsoever. But at the minute, he's like homesick, not happy, want to move. So, fine, mate. If that's what you want, that's what you want. I'm going to have to nip off, mates, because somebody's at the door. So I'll be back with you in 1 second. There you go. Right, and we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I may have to shoot in a second. I may have to pause it and shoot again in a second. But we're back for a second or two. And we've got Frosinone. I'm surprised it's not on telly. I'm not surprised it's been moved to be on telly because it's quite a... In terms of Europa League and Frosinone being a smaller club in Italy and starting to really kick on a bit, you'd have thought it'd have maybe been on the TV. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows what crap... No, I don't want to. God's sake. Right. So, that's that. Where's the boy? The boy's not fully fit, but the boy's going on the bench. The boy is going on the bench. And I think the rest of it's okay. Paul's in there. Hoek's back. Yeah. Yeah, happy with that. Let's go. Gotta give the boy Stefano Gallupini. He's the young lad we signed from Atalanta. I'm going to give him a bit of a pop because I think he deserves it. He's played really, really well. I'm not going to give him a low-down shirt number. We don't want to big him up too much. But yeah, he's been playing really well in the under-20s. So I thought his name, for a second there out of the corner, I thought it said Tuxedo. I was like, that is a name and a half. But it wasn't that, so I'm not that impressed by him anymore. As far as I'm concerned, he can go feck himself. But anyway, a bit aggressive. Let's get back to this. I really hope Perugia make it into the Champions League. But oh, mind you, though, we could still, oh my God, we could still make it to the Champions League. Oh, we could still get fourth. I know if we win the Europa League, we get in there, but my God, there's a possibility. But they've scored. So that's that out the window. Vincenzo Colucci with his 5th goal of the season. And that pops Frosinone up into 5th now. 2 points behind Roma. That's a terrible start. We do tend to do pretty shit after we come back from the Europa League game. We do. But everybody's in the same boat. Everybody's in Europe's in the same boat. And professional footballers, they should be fit enough to be able to take that. You know, a couple of games. Excuse me, sorry guys, that couldn't be a surprise. You know, games in such short space of time. Go on. Jan Lud. Go on, lad. Oh, that was shocking. Mind you, he is a defender. He's, oh my God, we dropped to 8th now. Torino coming up the rear. Come on. That's nice. Go on. Oh, hope this boy, I have got to try and make his move permanent. He is freaking brilliant. He really is. I've accidentally found somebody here of pure quality. He's unhappy at his club. He's transfer listed at his club at Leverkusen. So hopefully we can perhaps get a bit of a bargain on him. I think he's worth about 21 million. I'm hoping I can get him from around about 16, 17 in the summer, if he's still up for sale and wanting out. I've just had a deja vu. I have just had a huge deja vu. Well, it's exciting. What happens next? I can't remember. As long as it's not me getting shot in the head or something, that'd suck. Just like that finish sucked. Perhaps nothing happens. I don't know. You know, sometimes deja vus are weird. Weird. Imagine how shit it would be if you just like... Oh my god. He's so happy with himself. Look at his face. That was fucking woeful. What happened there? Nice little header, but it completely threw the goal. The goalkeeper just sort of collapsed. Meh. That's the noise I imagine he made as he fell on the floor like a dick. He's done so well up until now. That was pitiful. Right. I'm going to go for it. I'm going aggressive on there. All that has had an effect. I was just about to say that's had a massive effect, but it has. It supposedly fired them up. Well done. Well, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. Cano, you can come off for Kone. You can come off for him. Now the question is, one Vanny, you seem to be in a bit of a having a bit of a trot. I've made 3 substitutions just 10 minutes into the second half, but I feel it's needed. I'd be happy with a point in this match, to be fair. We do need all 3, but a point would be decent. Oh, ball. Oh, he did everything so well and then just piled it wide. Pillock. Demand more. Overload. Did he really just get a hand to that for no reason, or did it come off somebody's head? One pal. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, look at this. Do not like this. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Thank you. They've got us, haven't they? They have got us. It's their day today. Their day today. There's a poor result. We have had much the better in terms of chances, but what can you do? Aggressively, that wasn't good enough. The passion behind me. You see, that's, you know, they respect you when you get angry with them and they kind of get fired up. Instead of getting pissed off, they get fired up. That's always a good thing, but that's pissed me off a little bit. I was hoping for a point at least in that, but you know, it's not a disaster. We're still just a point behind Perugia, you know, a couple of points behind Frosinone and a few points off Roma, so it's not a disaster. That's what I have to keep telling myself. No disastaro. No disastaro. But anyway, guys, I need to feck off because I'm hungry for one, and my wife will be home soon to bore me to tears with tales of her day at work, so that's exciting. But guys, thank you so much for the support. If you've enjoyed the episode, please consider dropping a like. If you're new and you think, oh, I quite like what this geezer's doing here, let's go and have a look back at the other videos. Remember, if you want to, drop a subscription on the old channel. That is muchos appreciated. I know some people are having issues with the streams. I am now going to be doing them with just no copyright music in the background. Somebody was very kind to link me to a YouTube channel that has such a thing, so I'll be doing that in future, so hopefully I'll sort it out. But we did a live stream the other day, took over at Hensford Town. and are starting our journey with them for not going to be like a permanent series thing, just kind of as and when we do a bit of a stream, maybe we'll crack on with it and see how it goes. But yeah, so feel free to go check that out if you wish. But for now, guys, I'm out of time. So as always, it's been an absolute whopping pleasure being in your face. Goodbye.